Remember when we were told that no crossplay in ranked was to maintain the competitive fairness? Yeah, about that. Hey guys, Nightfall here, and today I'm going to bring you some potentially bad and or annoying news if you didn't already know, but we should all know by now that every single console or platform can only play ranked with others on the same console or platform when it comes to FragPunk. That means PC ranked, Xbox ranked, and PlayStation ranked, all separate, even though the leaderboards are all combined. If you have a friend who's on PS5 and you're on Xbox and you want to play ranked together, tough titties. And anyone who tries to tell you that you can crossplay between different consoles and ranked is straight up just capping out their ass, and I would demand proof because they're not going to be able to show you. Now, the reasoning behind this decision was to keep the competitive fairness, or at least that's what they told us. And while I've seen some people state that gyro aim is like the second coming of mouse and keyboard players but on console, they're just respectfully on some kind of drug. I don't know. They're crazy. There is no reason, none, zero reason PlayStation and Xbox shouldn't be able to play a ranked game together in 2025. But I'm not here to rehash that again. I'm here to discuss the console and PC crossplay situation, particularly Xbox and PC. In recent videos, there have been a few brain-dead commenters telling me things like L takes or must be bro's first day playing games, and the only person whose first day playing games is probably them. So right now on Xbox, you can actually just straight up plug in a mouse and keyboard to your Xbox and play ranked on Xbox versus other controller players on Xbox. So let me ask all of you Xbox players out there, do you think that's fair? Do you think it's maintaining competitive fairness? Because I don't really think it is. The whole argument of separating PC from console to begin with was mostly due to the input. And I'm not saying this to scare you off or make you stop playing the game because you're just scared of playing against mouse and keyboard players, because having native mouse and keyboard support on console is actually sort of beneficial for you console players, because you know what the alternative is? It's people that want to play mouse and keyboard, now that they can't, are going to go out and get a Zim if they don't already have one from playing another game like Rainbow Six Siege or whatever else games they play. They're just going to get a Zim and plug it into their Xbox and use mouse and keyboard that way. And doing that will actually still give them aim assist because the console still thinks they're using a controller, and God knows whatever other macros or scripts that they have set up on that thing. Whereas if they just plug in a mouse and keyboard, it disables aim assist. Now, the reason I bring this up is because at this point, the question is, why the hell are they splitting the ranked player base at all? It can no longer be about competitive fairness unless the whole mouse and keyboard thing is a bug, which I personally don't think it is, but I could be wrong. PlayStation players can already use a keyboard on their console, but for some reason, from what I've heard people tell me at least, it won't recognize their mouse. So why not just give PlayStation mouse and keyboard support like Xbox apparently has, and then let all the platforms play crossplay together? But instead, implement input-based matchmaking, meaning mouse and keyboard players would play against only mouse and keyboard players, and controller players would play against only controller players. To me, this is the only answer that would maintain competitive fairness, but also increase the player pool and solve the problem of really long queue times. I understand the game's only been out for just under a week now on console, but getting to diamond rank on either console right now is just pointless. You've come to a hard standstill at that point because there's not enough people on at the same time that are of that rank on that console, and you're not going to be able to find a ranked game, or if you do, you're going to be waiting well over 30 minutes for one. And if these really long queue times continue, players will just start to leave just like they did on PC. And it's just baffling to me. I don't understand how this game is making the same mistakes twice on two separate launches almost 2 months apart. It's like they've learned nothing. I get a lot of console players don't want to play against PC players because a lot of you think that they're all just cheaters or they just have a higher cheater rate, and that's fine. You can think that all you want. They probably do. That's probably mostly true. As long as you acknowledge that the same amount of people probably are using Acronis or Zims on console, if not more so, because stuff like that is undetectable. I actually think Rainbow Six Siege has a perfect solution when it comes to crossplay between PC and console. Let the two consoles play ranked together. That should be no questions asked. That's a no-brainer. Literally no one cares about the fucking gyro aim on PS5 controllers. Please stop. Then let console players queue ranked with their PC friends if they want to, and just put them into PC lobby. Let the player make the choice. Give us the option. Then just separate console and PC ranks on everyone's accounts. It should be simple. And at this point, if you want to completely remove mouse and keyboard support from both consoles, or just give the other console mouse and keyboard support, it doesn't even matter. It becomes irrelevant at that point. Just give us the choice to play how we want with who we want, and not just in standard. Speaking of being able to play with who we want, PC doesn't even get the option to turn off crossplay in standard. We're just forced to play with whoever gets thrown into our lobby. And you might be thinking, oh, cry about it because you're on PC. But no, because most of you saying that right now are thinking about mouse and keyboard players crying about it. And you fail to remember that there are controller players that exist on PC who have significantly less aim assist than console players do. Now, they say when you join a crossplay lobby on console and you have PC players in there that it dumbs down your aim assist as well to the level that PC controller players have, but I don't believe that. I haven't tested it, but it just doesn't sound like it would actually work completely. But who knows? I could be just completely talking out of the side of my mouth, talking out of my ass, who knows? But again, not what this video is about. Small side rant there. But this game should absolutely be crossplay between the two consoles at the very least. And I'll keep reiterating that statement every single day until this change is made, because it's stupid at this point to keep them separated. There are zero reasons left to hide behind and claim that it's competitive fairness to still have them separate. It's just a boneheaded move. This needs to be on everyone's radar. We need to upvote anyone that suggests this on Reddit or in the official Discord. Keep talking about it. Share this video if you want. Find the other video on my channel talking about the similar topic if you want to share that one. Whatever we need to do to get this change made, just do it. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and by the time you see this video, I'll probably be live on YouTube and Twitch. Link for Twitch will be in the description, so come hang out and I'll catch you in the next one.